Not really. All right, you know the whole thing about hip hop, where hip hop started. And where did hip hop start?
It started here in Rosedale Park, Noble Park they called it.
Noble Park, Rosedale Park. What years would you say it started there?
73,
73, 74,
75, on down. That park was rocking all the time.
It was rocking.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we had 107 and 100 that was rocking all the time.
100 Park.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we had 123 that was rocking all hip hop.
Most of the projects got together and come around for it because they hear the music all over everywhere, and they come to all meet up at the park. Everybody have a good time. Get them. At the time, I think it was Old English 800. Get this other stuff.
Old English was out back then, yeah?
Yeah, 800s.
Beer.
Yeah, beer, yeah.
So you saying that's where hip hop started? Where? Where did hip hop start?
In the Bronx, man. In the Bronx here. Over here by Bronxdale, Soundview, Rosedale Park, over there.
Right.
Did that thing over here. On our side.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what happened on the west side.
Right.
They say a different story. They say they were doing it over there too.
Right.
I don't know. I just know on this side, about this side over here.
Right.
Doing that thing.
Let me ask you, what would be the difference? Like, what was the difference between like Flowers and the Brooklyn DJs? They had a scene, they had a music scene, but it wasn't necessarily hip hop. So, like, what was the difference, like, between them?
It's hard to differentiate between the two because of the simple fact that R&B music was playing in hip hop, and R&B music really controlled hip hop at that particular time because of the simple fact the music that was being played in hip hop was R&B music.
Right.
So what differentiates the two? Okay. So you got a lot of songs. They say, oh, it was disco music, disco songs being played, but you're still playing it in hip hop. What differentiates?
Yeah, but the difference I see is Brooklyn. They play the whole song.
Right.
They play the beginning, the middle, and the end. You know, just before they mix something else in. And hip hop just played. They got to the juicy part, the good part, right to the beat, and kept that good beat generating. They generating the same beat over and over again, and then they go into another beat instead of going into the beginning of the next record, of the other record. And also at the Brooklyn party, they did hustling and all that stuff. You know, the different style of dancing.
Right.
And hip hop was no hustling.
Right.
You did your thing on the floor, you drop down, you're on the floor, you're doing your thing.
Right.
And I guess that's why they wore jeans and t-shirts and stuff, because they knew they were gonna be on the floor all day, all the time doing their thing. And in a Brooklyn party, you had to dress to impress. And the difference, that's the difference I see. And in a hip hop party, you just come as you are, off the streets, doing your thing. More relaxed.
Okay.
That's the difference.
All right, so basically that's the birth of hip hop.
There you go. That's right there.
The young teenagers doing what they wanted to do.
That's the culture.
That's the culture. Right.
Relax. You wear what you want to wear. Party like you want to party.
Right.
You know, you rebel against the establishment by not dressing up and going to a party.
There you go. Right.
You rebel. You don't want to hustle. You want to dance freestyle. You do what you want to do.
Right.
You rebelling. That's what hip hop is all about. Rebelling. They rebel against the establishment. The establishment said, we're putting out this music for you to hustle. We want you to do that. The hip hop guys are like, oh no, man, I don't want to dance like that. I'm an individual. I want to do this.
Right.
I want to dress like this. And that's what happened. That's what happened in the 70's, man. We rebelled. And the hip hop culture and everything, just
style and swag from hip hop.
Right.
That's what brought it into the forefront. I used to wear quarter fields and all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, everything. Beaver hats, you name it. That was the style back then for hip hop.
Right.
Brooklyn, they wore the blahs, right? Was it the blahs? tailor-made pen, you know, Converse, croquettes, way back, you know. Those the days, though. The days.
Well, we live both in Brooklyn and the Bronx, so we know the difference. You know, because I came from Brooklyn up, and we moved up here, so I know the difference. We know the difference. But at that time, not only did Brooklyn have different music than the Bronx had. If you go to Philadelphia, they had a different music. You went to Washington, they had a different type of music. Each state had their own type of one. Like I think Philadelphia and Washington, all of them listen to more funk than we listen to up here. You know, you played up here. Because I played in Delaware one time. I was playing hip hop. They didn't do nothing. The people didn't. They was all, you know, sitting there and didn't do anything. But when I put on Your Brick House, everybody got up. So, you know, it's a difference in the music and what they preferred back in the day. So everybody had different music.
That they listen.
Hip hop brought it all in one mainstream. Now everybody listens to the same thing. Now I could go to Delaware and play what we play here, and they know what I'm playing. You understand? Hip hop unified everybody, the whole world.
Now if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby. Uptown, baby.